Hi, I'm Alina Gonzalez, and I'll be talking about the impact that social media has on one's mental health. The idea of this lesson is to focus on the primary effects that social media has on mental health and understanding social media's impact on one's mental health, since these platforms are more relevant in today's modern culture. According to the Pew Research Center data, 72% of Americans use social media, providing its enormous reach on supporting in this notion. When you look at the research, there are different types of categories that is social media is organized into. First, they look at the ways that social media benefits you, and then they go over the topics of all the disadvantages that come with social media. They give many suggestions on how we can keep a healthy and steady relationship with social media platforms. That way, it doesn't impact our mental health as poorly. One point is the positive impacts that social media has on one's mental health. When we look at social media networks, it is crucial to developing contacts as well as giving help in many ways. If we think about social media, it is a platform for someone to stay in touch with others, like friends and family, and it allows one to build a support system, creating a community that helps and supports oneself emotionally. There are particularly online platforms like Facebook or Reddit that individuals see as a community base to share interests and experiences, because these platforms have decreased any feeling of loneliness. For many, social media feels like a family to them. The support they receive from others and connections with the people they meet through these channels or profiles can create a positive mental status. And those are the positive ways that social media can impact someone's mental health. Another point is the negative ways that social media can impact someone's mental health. There are two sides to social media. While social media has positive impacts, it also promotes negative feelings and behaviors. Feelings of self-doubt and feelings of being enough come from exposure to content that chooses from the algorithm within our social media accounts. Envying others and feeling left out can start from seeing people's stories or highlights that are on Instagram, which then can create anxiety and symptoms of a depressive state. One major problem that social media platforms have is cyberbullying. People who experience cyberbullying often go through physical issues that create greater risk or desperate and suicidal thoughts. Even though social media has a positive impacts on one's mental health, like creating a sense of community, the cyberbullying and the physiological issues that are made should be talked about and addressed more to help people's mental health instead of bringing it down. Another point is different strategies of maintaining a healthy relationship with social media. I feel like social media has both positive and negative impacts, but we have to find the resources to keep it steady and find strategies to maintain a healthy relationship with social media, so that way we aren't negatively impacted poorly and our mental health doesn't decrease. So creating face-to-face relationships and having the ability to put down our phones and be in the moment are always ways to that we can reduce and the harm of social media that creates on mental health. Creating boundaries for ourselves on the use of social media gives us a balance with technology and stops us from misusing the platforms. Technology and social media can cause stress and lower well-being. Going on a detox can help reduce stress and improve our well-being. Having deeper bonds and emotional support in crucial part of our lives is a very crucial part of our lives. In-person interactions with family and friends create bonds and support, and we need to be willing to put down our phones and create an offline relationship, participating in hobbies that have nothing to do with social media. and or digital devices benefits our mental health. Instead of relying on social media to be our fulfillment, the hobbies we participate is becoming that fulfillment, which decreases our need for social media. To sum up the whole point of the topic of how social media can poorly or positively impact our mental health or just has an impact on us overall, in this discussion we can look into the benefits and drawbacks of social media that it has on one's mental health while giving us access to connections and support. It can also create a hostile environment or harassment and anguish due to comprehensions of comparisons. There are two strategies that we can use to achieve a better balance in setting boundaries and creating offline interactions. Maintaining our mental health while being involved in digital environments is a necessity because we have to prioritize our mental health. Keeping in-person contacts and using social media digitally can create healthier connections with technology and how we prioritize mental health in this digital era. So thank you for listening. I hope this helps on the understanding of the impact that social media has on someone's mental health. Thank you.